I'm going to preview the 1 seed Auburn versus 1 seed Florida men's basketball game, which will literally be played on April 5th at 5:09 p.m. Central Time on CBS. And as of right now, Florida is favored by 2.5 points. And yes, it is an all SEC Final Four game right here. And what's crazy is on the matchup predictor, it likes Auburn right now, 57.9% to win. And this game is played in San Antonio, Texas, in the Alamo Dome. So Auburn is 32-5 on the year, 15-3 in the SEC, while Florida is 14-4 in the SEC, 34-4 overall. And what's crazy is Florida actually went into Auburn's home building and won by 9 points, 90-81. So I expect Auburn wanting revenge potentially in this game. You cannot deny that. And I'm going to start with the Auburn side of things on what players to keep an eye on. Same thing goes for Florida, and then give keys to the game for both of these teams. Well, the first player to mention is Johnny Bruman. I know he got hurt last game, but it's not severe, according to him. He's number 4, 6 foot 10 inch, 240-pound forward. That's a senior. 18.7 points per game, 10.9 rebounds per game, 2.9 assists per game, 1.5 turnovers per game, 2.1 blocks per game, 0.9 steals per game, 2.1 fouls per game, 28.4% on threes on 88 attempts, 59.3% on free throws on 194 attempts. And it's Chad Baker Mazzara, number 10. A 6'7" 180-pound guard. That's a senior. 12.2 points per game, 3.1 rebounds per game, 2.7 assists per game, 1.4 turnovers per game, 0.6 blocks per game, 1.1 steals per game, 2.6 fouls per game, 37.2% on threes on 148 attempts, 88.6% on free throws on 132 attempts. And it's Taha Pettiford, number 0. A 6'1" 175-pound guard. That's a freshman. 11.7 points per game, 2.2 rebounds per game, 2.9 assists per game, 1.6 turnovers per game, 0.9 steals per game, 2.4 fouls per game, 37.4% on threes on 187 attempts, 79.3% on free throws on 92 attempts. And there's Miles Kelly, number 13, a 6'6" 109-pound guard. That's a senior. 11.4 points per game, 3.7 rebounds per game, 0.9 turnovers per game, 1 steal per game, 2.2 fouls per game, 38.1% from 3 on 226 attempts, 90.9% on free throws on 66 attempts. There's Devin Jones, number 2, 6'4", 205-pound guard. That's a senior. 10.9 points per game, 2 rebounds per game, 2.6 assists per game, 1.4 turnovers per game, 0.6 steals per game, 1.4 fouls per game, 41.8% on threes on 153 attempts, 91.1% on free throws on 101 attempts. There's Chaney Johnson, number 31, a 6'7", 225-pound forward. That's a senior at 9.2 points per game, 4.9 rebounds per game, 1.1 turnovers per game, 0.9 blocks per game, 0.8 steals per game, 2.7 fouls per game, 29.4% on threes on 51 attempts, 69.6% on free throws on 69 attempts. And it is Dylan Cardwell, number 44, 6'11", 255-pound center. That's a senior. 4.9 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 0.6 turnovers per game, 1.4 blocks per game, 0.8 steals per game, 2.5 fouls per game, 1 for 2 on threes, 31.8% on free throws on 66 attempts. So there's that hack a shot guy if you ever see one right there. Let me go check on the next few guys. Yeah. Ja'Kai Howard hasn't played since ran a 32 game. I'm not going to mention him. Now, Shaheem Hudson, I'm going to just double check. Yeah, he hasn't played since the first round. And like the last guy I'm really going to mention is Chris Moore, number 5. 6'6", 200-pound forward. That's a senior, 1.1 points per game. .3 fouls per game, 18.8% on threes on 13 attempts, 2/3 on free throws, but that's on 9 attempts, albeit. Now, for Florida side of things, what's the first player to keep an eye on? To me, statistically, is Walter Clayton Jr., number 1, 6'3", 195-pound guard. That's a senior. 18.1 points per game, 30.6 rebounds per game, 4.2 assists per game, 2.4 turnovers per game, 1.2 steals per game, 1.9 fouls per game, 38.5% on threes on 288 attempts, 86.5% on free throws on 133 attempts. And there's Elijah Morton, number 15, 6'2", 210-pound guard. That's a senior. 14.5 points per game, 4.6 rebounds per game, 2.3 assists per game, 1.4 turnovers per game, 1.5 steals per game, 1.5 fouls per game, 35% on threes on 217 attempts, 75% on free throws on 112 attempts. And there's Will Richard, number 5, 6'4", 206-pound guard. That's a senior. 13.3 points per game, 4.4 rebounds per game, 1.5 turnovers per game, 1.6 steals per game, 2.3 fouls per game, 35.7% on threes on 213 attempts, 83.7% on free throws on 86 attempts. There's Alex Condon, number 21, 6'11", 230-pound forward. That's a sophomore. 10.8 points per game, 10.7 rebounds per game, 2.3 assists per game, 1.3 turnovers per game, 1.4 blocks per game, 0.8 steals per game, 2.2 fouls per game, 33.9% on threes on 56 attempts, 60.4% on free throws on 164 attempts. And there's Thomas Hall, Haugh. Apologize if I butchered that. Number 10, 6'9", 210-pound forward. That's a sophomore. 9.8 points per game, 6.1 rebounds per game, 2.2 assists per game, 1.1 turnovers per game, 0.7 blocks per game, 0.8 steals per game, 35.1% on threes on 97 attempts, 81% on free throws on 147 attempts. So that's really a matchup nightmare right there. And there's Denzel Aberdeen, number 11, 6'5", 190-pound guard. That's a junior. 7.9 points per game, 1 turnover per game, 1.5 fouls per game, 36% on threes on 100 attempts, 71.2% on free throws on 66 attempts. And there's Ruben Chinyelu, Chinyelu. Apologize if I butchered that. Number 9, 6'10", 255-pound center. That's a sophomore. 6.1 points per game, 6.5 rebounds per game, 1 turnover per game, 0.9 blocks per game, 2.8 fouls per game, 58.8% on free throws on 51 attempts. There's Sam Alexis, number 4, 6'8", 240-pound forward. That's a junior. 4.7 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game, 0.8 turnovers per game. And I get it, he only played like 1 minute last game, but still. 1.6 fouls per game, 4 for 20 on threes, 53.8% on free throws on 26 attempts. I'm going to mention only 2 more guys here. And the first one is Urban Clavizar, number 7, 6'1", 109-pound guard. That's a freshman. 3.2 points per game, 0.9 fouls per game, 34% on threes on 50 attempts, 2/3 on free throws on 12 attempts. And the last guy I'm going to really mention, and he played some last year before injury, and it's Micah Hanglog 10, Handlogten, number 3, 7'1", 235-pound center. That's a junior. 2.9 points per game, 5.1 rebounds per game, 0.6 blocks per game, 0.7 steals per game, 2.1 fouls per game, 22.2% on free throws on 9 attempts. And I'm going to just double check one more guy real fast. if he even played last game. Yeah, and it's Isaiah Brown, which I know he didn't play a lot, but still. Number 20, 6'4" 200-pound guard. That's a freshman. 1.9 points per game, 0.6 fouls per game, 37.5% on threes on 8 attempts, 43.8% on free throws on 16 attempts. So as you could tell, that Florida has won the last 10 games here, while Auburn's won the last 4. Because you remember, they did lose in the SEC tournament. I mean, just telling the truth. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. And obviously, both of these teams are familiar with each other. Whatever you did right last game, you got to bring it to this game. Whatever you did wrong last game, you got to bring it to this game. You got to adjust to the officiating, and hopefully there is good officiating for the game. But still, you got to be the more mentally tougher team and out-hustle the other team. Do it for your seniors, because you do not want them to lose in a Final Four as their last game. And this is obviously a huge game. Whoever wins this game goes to the national championship, as we all know. And it's important to not be intimidated by each other. Of course, adjust to the physicality of the game. You got to make adjustments on the fly, from not just from first half to second half, but during those halves as well. On defense, of course, contain the shooters, contain the slashers. Don't even give easy looks. And another thing across the board, you got to limit your foul trouble while getting them in foul trouble. And keep your cool and do not get like a technical foul or flagrant foul or anything like that. Now, obviously on defense, like I said, you got to contain the shooters, contain slashers. You got to create some havoc as in turnovers. You got to limit the points on turnovers. You got to limit the points on the paint. Fast break points. Same thing goes for second chance points, and don't let them live at the free throw line either. I mean, those could be the differences. And another thing across the board, you got to be good in late game situations, both offense and defense. And you got to be aware of, do we have fouls to give? If so, we could give one before a shot goes up. Now, offensively, you got to get some points out of turnovers. You got to take care of the ball. You got to get some good shot selection in the game. You got to get some points in the paint. Of course, fast break points. Second chance points is needed, especially off of offensive rebounds. When you got to have your bench step up across the board, too, because that does make a difference in ball games. It does. And obviously on defense, you got to shut down the best players as much as you can in this type of game here. So we're going to have to just wait and see what happens here. And it's either way, an SEC team is going to the national title game. And Florida has not been to the national title game since 2007 when they were the champions. So it's been a long time for them, while Auburn has never gone to the championship game in their history when you look at the history of the sport here. I mean, just been to Final Four just 2 times. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So reminder, this course like video, comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see us. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button. Hit the notification bell as well.